Okay, one of the baby groundhogs. There he is. Now, in all fairness, I can't tell if it's one or more than one, but growing fast. Comes out regularly. Bravo sees him. He sees Bravo. We go on about our business. Okay. Yesterday, there was also a bunny hopping around in the same area. And Bravo stayed totally chill. I was very proud. Whoa, we're still zoomed. There we go. What do we usually do, bud? I think we usually do what? One? Oh, well. Whatever. Hold on. Not our trash. Look out. Hold on. Oh, sounds like Max. Come on. Bravo. No. Now come on. There we go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's not upset Max. Bravo. Come on. Bravo. Damn. Now come on. There we go. Thank you. He does a good job, but I sure don't want him coming out that window. Which he could easily. The screen is already halfway off. Nope. Nope. So anyway, I saw some interesting things yesterday on our local soch. And then I was talking with a friend that also mentioned that, well, I didn't see him. I thought I heard one once. Anyway, I guess we had a couple of black helicopters in our area. There's a big old groundhog. Way over there. And one landed not too far from my friend. It's a good spot, bud. So, in the middle of nowhere, in a nowhere state, if they're pulling shit. Yeah. But I would say this is probably not a good place to be pulling shit, but oh well. If you're gonna do stupid shit, does geography really matter? Not geography. But the locals do. My goodness, there's 2 more groundhogs over there. Maybe they knew they were on film, Bravo. I didn't see anybody, well, not film. I didn't see any reason for them to run. Come on. Come on now. Let's go. Hold on. Over here. What, you don't want to go up in your spot? Yeah, I think we usually do one. There we go. You see that beautiful face? Well, I finally got over this morning to see all that my dear friend had done over in the house. And man, I have fucking tears in my eyes. She is one of those talented people that pulls things together and they just look fabulous. So, then I was talking with Mark and I was like, you know, Need to get the stuff, I need to keep stuff out of her way so that she can do whatever she's going to do, as far as I'm concerned. And he said, well, want to go through? And I'm like, okay, how about we put your big old trailer in the garage and we can take stuff out. You can go through whatever the fuck you want to go through. Because I didn't say it like that. Because I've already been through a great deal. But Julie looks at stuff and she sees something different than I do. So if she has piled things up to be gone, that means she knows I don't want them and they're of no intrinsic value. Over. Good. Stay. Okay. Yeah, that was not a good over, bud. Go. It's just still full. Go. But anyway, so I don't think that my friend has gone through the kitchen. But today, I'm going to go over this afternoon after I close up. Saturday's our short day. And I'm going to go over this afternoon, even though it's supposed to be raining. Unload, finally, my carload of boxes. And start packing up the plastic crap to be donated to Salvation Army. I don't know. I think that was a blue jay, bud. And I'm so happy that right at the edge where my property and the next door neighbor's property meet, they have a lovely bird feeder. And I already saw that it had some songbirds earlier and then it had crows this morning. And hold on. Okay. Whatever the not listening that's going on with you, Bravo, it needs to pass. So anyway, okay. Pass the dirt, now scoot over. There you go. I'd like to get that stuff boxed up. I went into the sunroom this morning, and I was like, hey, hold on. Okay, let's go. And was standing in different, because my friend completely cleared it out of everything. And I know one piece of furniture, it's a hide-a-bed, love seat hide-a-bed that I want to put in there. And is that the sound of rain already? Okay. Let's do a thing, bud. Or go. Attaboy. And so I was standing to see where I want to be sitting because I expect to be in that sunroom rather a lot, particularly in the mornings. Yeah. Did something go in the burrow? I didn't see. Okay, let's leave him alone. No, we're going to leave him alone, Bravo. No, we're going to leave him alone. Come on. Let's go. No hunt. Good baby. And so anyway, I know I'm also going to be hanging bird feeders of my own for my enjoyment and probably a little bit to drive the cats insane. Because there's a ledge all the way around underneath the windows, all the way, I guess, half the room. All of the windows. It's under all of the windows and half of the room. And so looking to see what I wanted to look at whenever I'm in there enjoying my morning because it is on the east side of the house. Hold on. Over here, the street is not it. The neighbor's feeder is. The big trees in my backyard are. The peeling paint on the side of my house is not, but that will be taken care of eventually. Good spot, bud. And so anyway, it's funny because my girlfriend and Mark both had the same idea about where, if I wanted the love seat in there, my hide-a-bed in there, because I think it would be a lovely place to sleep, personally, with the windows open. And anyway, they both thought that it should go on the south side facing north, which would put it lengthwise on the shortest wall. Okay, it's a rectangular room. The shortest far wall with its back to the street. And I was like, man, I want to sit with my chair because I imagine I'll be sitting in a chair. And then this morning, whenever I was standing there, I was like, how often have I thought about staying on the love seat because then Bravo could sit beside me, or the cats, or whatever, because whenever I've been sitting on the sofa, I've been spending time on the sofa for probably the last year or so, rather than my chair and ottoman. Bravo likes that he can go down to his space, get under his blanket if he wants to, or he can come lay beside me. Colo comes and lays by my leg often. So anyway, so I was telling Mark about that this morning. He's like, that makes sense to me. No, he said, that makes more sense. And I said, to you? And he just smiled and he's like, yes. I said, it's okay. It made more sense to Julie too. So come on, let's go. I said, what I care about is me being comfy, sipping coffee or knitting or whatever in the morning, writing in my journal, and particularly in the morning. And the view I'm going to be looking at when I'm doing those things. Nope. Let's go. And upon what I would like to be sitting. Hold on. Over. Good. Stay. Okay. Come on. But I do believe if I get the sunroom set up, I will personally happily sleep in there and start staying at my house. But we have to get the water situation, the plumbing. Nope. That had to be redone. Make sure the water's no leaks. Get that turned back on. And I want my kitchen moved. So wherever my kitchen is usually where I want to be. Hey. Well, wherever lives I care about are, that's where I want to be. Whether it's four-legged, two-legged, whatever. Okay, bub. Hey. And then I'm ready to move the babies over there so that I know it's going to be unfamiliar, but oh my God, I think they're going to love it. Yes. But I still need to make gates for him. Or have someone make gates or something. But the backyard needs to be secured. So that my baby's secure. Otherwise, we'll go around like we do now, on a lead. Keep going. Further down. Bravo. Further down. Now, further down. Good. Good. You went right past that. Come on now, bud. Let's go. You already checked that out. Hold on. Over. 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 Good. Stay. Stay. That a boy. Thank you. Okay, let's go. One thing is the stove. Getting the stove. Marcus says it's going to be quite a challenge getting that big antique stove down in the basement. Okay, that's fine. It's going to be a big chore. And I really don't know where it's going to go yet. However, I do know I want my stove in the kitchen. My modern self-cleaning convection, all that bullshit. Yeah, I want that in the kitchen. My second husband, long after I had left, we stayed family as far as I was concerned, which is pretty huge on my part considering. But anyway, I found this stove. I wanted to buy local, and local man that I'd bought from for years, I said, no, that is an insane price. Hold on, stay. I said, I can't do that. Oh, here we go. For that, and I said, I've looked online at what I actually want, and to buy what I actually want from you is going to cost me twice as much. I'm not going to do that. At the time, it wasn't I couldn't, it was that I wouldn't. And it was just truly disappointing after all the years, probably 20 years or more that I'd done business with him, that was our last. Okay. I think that was our last business transaction. But we still see each other on the golf course. It's all cool. He sold it. Come on now. But anyway, so with all of that, my second husband went. He drove an hour and a half each way whenever I found the stove that I wanted online. But it wasn't in this area, and he drove over and got it for me. So anyway, I really wanted this damn stove, which is why no matter how much I've moved, sniff away. That's the one thing I've grabbed. I left my big deep freeze. I left a whole bunch of other shit, but I got my stove. The last time I was in a deal where people wanted to argue about stuff. I'm not going to be ugly over stuff. I say that, but I don't know. I might be ugly over my stove. I do like my stove. Let's do a thing, baby. I'm a wild woman this morning. I got hair everywhere. Showered last night. Went to bed with my hair wet. It's an early day. Okay, come on. Let's go. Heel. Up. Better hurry. Attaboy. Okay, heel. No. Heel. Bravo. There you go. Good. 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 That's it. All right. So anyway, if we have some things going on in this area, this is not the kind of place I'd recommend a coastal trip. Awful lot of people here that know how to survive in the woods well, they have. Come from generations of people who've survived in the backcountry for generations. So, yikes. I wouldn't fuck with them. Come on now. Here we go. I'm a wuss in comparison. Oh, my cuteness and tough collar.